All right, so I want to tell you this story about protein. Protein, you say? What does that have to do with stories and writing? Well, I'll I'll get you there, I promise. So a few months ago, I guess now, I was feeling very draggy, a lot of fatigue. This is common, has been common throughout my life, and usually it's attributed to low iron stores. And instead, I did start taking more iron again. I booked an appointment with my doctor, but in the meantime, I thought, well, I'll just, read about protein. Maybe I'm not eating enough protein, because there's a lot of talk if you're a postmenopausal woman to eat more protein. So I got books from the library. I looked on Reels in Instagram, and I got or went through, YouTube video after YouTube video about eating more protein. And you have to eat a lot of freaking protein. And I was like, how am I ever going to be hungry again? Anyway, I gave it a whirl. It did not feel good in my body, and it wasn't the problem. So what I decided was that I would, it was a very familiar pattern to me too. I have tended to do that my whole life, like panic and go out and try and fix and grab a bunch of things, cram a bunch of supplements into my mouth, change my diet, and sometimes it helps a little, but it's never the main thing. So why I say this with story is because we can have a similar panic to my protein panic, the protein panic. And that is when we feel like the story isn't working, we sort of panic as if there's a problem that we need to fix. And I don't want to say that there isn't an issue, that there isn't something that needs to be attended to. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that this pattern that I've described with the protein can be very much present with writers. In fact, just think about how many summits, say, you've signed up for, or how many newsletters you've signed up for, more probably than you can possibly ingest. It's just like impossible, right? So here's what I suggest is that because when we start, taking in information in this kind of panicked way, somebody's going to have the answer for me. We stop attending to our story. Our focus gets diffused. It becomes fractured. Our attention becomes fractured. We keep looking outside for the answer. So, what to do? Because maybe you do need help. Maybe you do need support. Pick 1, 2, or 3 people, coaches that resonate with you. Sign up for their newsletters. Read their newsletters. Do the same on YouTube. And just limit yourself to, 2 or 3 so that you can integrate what you're actually learning, instead of diffusing your energy and losing the threads of your story.